What's happening, guys? We wanted to pick up the mics today and break down the newest GymFlo product. It's going to be GymFlo Pump. This has been in the works since, September.
Long time coming.
Long time coming. And very excited to break this down with y'all, the benefits, the aspects, and how you can stack it with other products you're currently using. Wanted to start off with a quick ingredient breakdown, going through the simple and effective formula that we put into this so it can be stacked with everything out there. So you're going to have salt, which I think is the most important aspect of it. Citrulline, I'll come back and knock through all the important benefits about it, but citrulline, glycersize, which is a trademarked ingredient, L-ornithine, and then another trademarked ingredient called coffee berry. Now, salt being the most important one, in my opinion being, is that if you don't have hydration or muscular hydration in general, you're going to have a tough time getting a pump.
Just as much as you can't make up a diet with just adding protein powder, you need to have all your bases covered, macronutrient, micronutrient-wise. The same goes for a pump. You're not just going to throw in some ingredients and have a phenomenal workout. Obviously, you gotta train hard, but then the biggest thing, like you said, is hydrating the muscle, and hydration involves not only water but salt as well. So it's good that that's in there at 500 milligrams. 1,000. Good.
Which
for 2 scoops?
Yeah, for 2 scoops. And it yields, so a funny or a cool fact about sodium is that it yields a different amount than it weighs. So it weighs more than it yields in sodium. So it's usually about a little under 50%.
Yeah, but underrated ingredient to have in there, and that leads into L-citrulline, right?
L-citrulline, which is another pathway to get a good pump. Citrulline in the body gets converted into arginine, and then arginine makes your body produce nitric oxide. And most people would think, oh, I need arginine then, but your body, for some funny reason, doesn't absorb arginine as well as it does citrulline. So we added 6 grams of citrulline, which is a good hefty dose. It's going to give you a fucking pump. Very vascular type ingredient right there. Helps dilate your blood vessels. Next is glycersize, which is a cell volumization ingredient, and it just helps water or shuttle water into your muscular cells, almost hyperhydrating them, keeping them full, and giving you that swole feeling.
What everyone wants. Yeah.
L-ornithine is a part of the urea cycle, so when you're building up that lactic acid, and simple but short, is L-ornithine is going to help with overall endurance and output. So it's going to help you recover faster between sets and stuff like that, and get your breath back type deal. Last but not least, coffee berry, which is the other cool trademarked ingredient that we have in there. And coffee berry is a extract from the coffee bean shell. So a coffee bean has like an outer layer, which they call it a fruit or a superfruit almost. So I guess they claim that. And the extract from that coffee berry helps with just cognitive functions and overall just better mindset focus. So cool ingredient to be able to add to this, to be stimulant free and be able to pair with a pre-workout and not overdo it with stimulants or caffeine.
Yeah, and that leads me into kind of describing one thing that I like about this product specifically compared to other pump products and other brands is there's no beta-alanine. And I think that's important because A, not everyone likes the tingled, flush feeling, but then B, a lot of people are going to be stacking this with a pre-workout that probably already has beta-alanine, whether they use All or Nothing or another brand. And so when you end up combining the two, you're just getting way too much tingly, flush feeling, feels uncomfortable, and so you're stuck either taking a lower dose or not using one product to the other. So by not having beta-alanine in it, it makes it a lot more stackable and a lot more diverse of a product. So when comparing with something like All or Nothing or whichever pre-workout of your choice, you're not going to have an oversaturated feeling of tingles and discomfort like that. Another thing I like too that makes it super stackable is specifically when stacking with All or Nothing is the 2 ingredients being L-citrulline and glycersize. They're also in the pre-workout All or Nothing. So in my mind, instead of just throwing 10, 12 different ingredients at your body that are all trying to dilate your blood vessels, aid with pump, I think it's a lot easier for your body to look at and absorb the same couple of ingredients at a higher dose to maximize the effect of those ingredients. So if you just go from the 2-scoop dose on All or Nothing and you're getting the 4 grams of L-citrulline, well, now stack with pump, that turns into 10 grams of L-citrulline.
Yeah.
And you go from 3 grams of glycer pump now to 5 grams?
Well, 5, yeah.
5 grams of glycer pump. So it's just going to, I think, really pair well with All or Nothing and other products that use those ingredients. So it makes it convenient in that sense. And then if you do want to go fully non-stem, either, you pair it with a coffee or something, natural, green tea, whatever, or you just want to go no stim at all, you can mix it with or take it as well during your workout with Overcome.
Mm-hmm.
So you could down the pump on your first couple exercises or on the way to the gym, because it does have those ingredients for increasing a little bit of energy and output with the coffee berry. And then during your workout, you can take Overcome. Again, the L-citrulline is going to work together and just up the overall dose of the citrulline and the pump experience. And then you're going to get the hydration, electrolyte benefits that are in Overcome by itself.
Yep.
Yeah.
So all in all, it could be stacked with any other product you're currently taking. And really two badass flavors we're dropping with this as well that we haven't had in GymFlo. Sour Sucker Punch, Sour Skittles, and our take on Glacier Freeze Gatorade, which is our version, Blue Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are going to love them.
Both are killer flavors. I would say if you're looking for something more like refreshing type deal, you might lean on the Blue Blizzard versus if you're looking for something that has a little bit more of a punch to it, a little bit more of that sour, citrusy kind of feel, you're definitely going to love the Sour Sucker Punch.
Yeah. Well, guys, if you have any questions, like always, make sure you reach out to us in the DMs or by email. Hope you all enjoy. Let's keep moving it forward.
You get a sick pump.
Mm-hmm.